Hear ye, gather round for another edition of Young Kings Wrestling featuring the JDF Memorial Sovereign Soundboard. Welcome to the Nuckifu Buckingham Palace. As always, I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TC Light, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby. Joined by King Reek, House of Havoc, first of his name. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Back, man. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube at YK Wrestling. Go to YKWrestling.com. Links to all the platforms that we are on. Any merchandise that we sell, all available there at YKWrestling.com. We here at Nuckifu Buckingham Palace again for another one. It's a beautiful day outside.
It is.
I don't know about on your side of the palace.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's finally acting right.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It ain't too hot over here, you know. Not yet. Yes. It tried to be this week earlier. It tried a little bit, but like this week it's supposed to, they say it's supposed to cool down, but you know, Mother Nature just do what it want to do. Yeah, sometimes the forecast be off, man.
Yes,
blessed out here. Another week to be a hater inside of the palace. It's a good time, man. I'm over here. This past week, I started trying to get my Mania fits together. I'm trying to get pieces together, see what I like, man. So I ain't gonna let the people know, you know, only how many people in the group chat that I put that in? 5? It's 5 of us?
I think so. Yeah, it's like 5, 6 maybe.
So really, if 5 people know, I trust them to not say nothing. So I trust y'all not to say nothing. So it's all good. I ain't gonna tell, because I don't want nobody else pulling up with what I'm wearing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because then I'd be like, come on, dog. Because it's obscure. This is a you know, everybody cosplay as wrestlers when they go to the big events and stuff. You remember SummerSlam, the dude that was dressed like the Fiend?
Oh, facts, yeah.
Yeah. You had dude dressed like the Fiend. Like, it was a dude like, no, it wasn't for SummerSlam, but I seen a dude for SmackDown a few years ago. He was in his full ass like plush Randy Orton costume, where it just looked like Randy Orton body, had like the tattoos and all that shit. So like, man, people go all out. So I'm trying to go all out too. So I'm getting ready right now. I'm getting my fit together, and it's somebody that's a legend. It's a legend. That's all I'm gonna say. Nice. Nobody current, but I might do somebody current. You know, one of them days. It's a lot of events. It's a lot of days and stuff going on. So I might have to have a fit for every single day.
Yeah, man.
Wale Mania.
It's gonna get crazy.
Wale Mania fit. That's the one I'm trying to go crazy for, though.
Facts.
I can't be dusty at Wale Mania. It's Wale, bro. This the dude. He got Nikes that Phil Knight don't even got, bro. That's a fact.
That's some crazy shit.
How you got Nikes that the CEO of Nike don't even got?
Like, man, his plug is unbeatable. His plug is unbeatable. Big
facts, man. Hey, check me and Reek out next week on the Getting Off the podcast. Out here talking about some zombie movies.
Yeah,
man. What movie you chose?
Dawn of the Dead from 2004.
Okay, yeah. I gotta watch that one. Guess what? I tried to watch 28 Days Later again. I fell asleep again. So I gotta get my shit together, bro. I'm gonna stop trying to watch it at midnight, because that's
right.
I get an hour into it. So
hey, man, we old now. We can't be doing this shit.
Big facts. I don't even tell you. It's just like one day you just are unable to stay up and stay awake.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, it felt like just yesterday I could be up till like 2 a.m. and be straight, and I go to sleep whenever the hell I want to. Now I look at the clock, it'll be like 11:30. Then I turn my head and then I wake up the next morning.
Don't never make the mistake of saying, man, I'm gonna lay down real quick and get up and
listen,
do this and do that. Nah, fam.
It's not gonna be okay.
3 a.m, like, hey, I done slept through everything, bro.
I'll be midway through, like I'll be texting somebody midway through the text. I'll have the TV on and everything, and just because I got a little bit comfortable, gone. They be like, "What the fuck happened to you?" Like, I don't know. You got to tell me.
Hey, bro, I fell asleep. I knocked out, bro. The other day, I woke up, ain't think nothing of it. I went and just grabbed my phone. The moment I grabbed my phone, that shit died. I was like, damn. That's how sleepy I was. But yeah, catch us on the Getting Off podcast. Check our socials for that.
Thanks.
What's Matt? What's at Getting Off? So you can check them. Yeah. Check our socials too. We're gonna post about it. I bet y'all can't guess what movie I chose for us to review. They said zombie movies. Thriller is a zombie movie.
I forgot he said that counts.
It count. It's directed by John Carpenter. It count, bro.
Was it really?
No, John Landis. No, I'm fucking John Carpenter.
I'm about to say, what?
Players fuck up. John Landis. We talking about horror movies. I got straight into John Carpenter. My bad, y'all. John Landis, who directed Coming to America. What else he directed? Twilight Zone. Ended up getting some kids killed on that. That happened. That's a true story.
They was tripping. It was tripping back then.
That was a true story, bro. Yeah.
Damn.
So shout out to horror movies. Check us out on there. Shout outs to, got a few shout outs, man. First of all, shout out Stevie Wonder. Happy Stevie Wonder Day this past week. My man's had another year around the sun. Legendary. Probably the GOAT.
Nice.
Probably the GOAT of all music.
On the keys.
He the GOAT in a lot of places. Low key. You think Stevie can see?
I don't know. I seen his eyes. Unless he got some real elaborate contacts, like.
Yeah, that's the only thing that keep me from thinking, because I've seen this man shoot a free throw before or attempt to.
Right.
So
if he touched rim, then I got questions.
Yeah, he said, no, I can't give up my cover. I'm gonna airball the fuck out of this. Shout out to the NCAA 25 trailer. I finally got a reason to get a PS5 now, man. You know what? Whoever made that trailer, listen, I ain't gonna go full throttle, but hold up.
Guess what?
Whoever made that trailer, I watched that trailer, and unless I missed something, the only time I seen my school, not my school, because I didn't expect to see my school in there like that I graduated from. I ain't expecting to see UNLV football in a damn trailer for this.
I got you.
But Nebraska, I'm from Nebraska. Nebraska, probably top 20 all time as far as like blue blood status go. Unless I missed something, the only time I seen Nebraska in this trailer, they was getting scored on by Travis Hunter from Colorado.
Damn. I think that was it.
That's the only time I seen it. I watched the whole thing thinking I'm gonna see, y'all could at least show like us coming through the tunnel or something. I know we ain't been good in about 10 years or so, but come on, family. We still got the trophies, my dude.
I'm saying, you don't gotta do them dirty like that.
Like Michigan be in the commercial, like niggas won one championship ever. And it was this year. Colorado was in that shit. What's the last championship they won? 1955? Some shit like that.
I didn't think they was counting that far back.
Right. But nah, yeah, game looking crazy though, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's looking real nice.
Like I already had several reasons, but this is like,
yeah,
this gonna be the one to take me over the hump for real.
This and then GTA 5 come out next year.
Six,
yeah. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean?
That's looking crazy too.
Oh yeah. Out here in Miami. Yeah.
Nice.
They should let folks go to the Caribbean.
They said they're gonna have like sports in there. So they're gonna have like the Miami Heat Arena and a stadium for football. So I see somebody say, watch they wind up replacing 2K and Madden with this shit.
Hey, they might as well, man. Get us something fresh.
Nice.
Hey, that'd be cold. It's like one stop shop. Like you could play like NFL, NBA on GTA. That'd be cold.
You save thousands of dollars every year.
Hey, listen. Hey, they're not about to allow that.
I'm about to say they ain't gonna let us get away with that shit. They'll say y'all gonna do what? Hell no.
Big facts. Shout out to the WNBA season starting off this week as well. Shout out to my aces, 2-time defending champs. We undefeated so far. Got 2-0.
Hey, what's going on with Sydney, bro?
Hey, she different.
Sydney tripping. Sydney tripping.
Listen, it's a bunch of new WNBA fans. Sydney Colson been like this for years, bro. So welcome.
Okay.
Nah, she wild. She different.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, shout out to the Aces though, man. And I'm sorry I had to do this though. I'm sorry.
Guess what?
These peasants, you peasants.
Because like it's a bunch of new WNBA fans. Shout out to Caitlin Clark. You know what I mean? Bunch of new people, new eyes on the product that probably never thought to watch before. A lot of people haven't watched a WNBA game in years. And they say, yo, Caitlin Clark is the truth. Angel Reese, Camila Cardosa, Cameron Brink.
Mm-hmm.
This is new rookies coming in and they all stars. A lot of people. I feel like if you in the sports media, you shouldn't be going around, if it's a gimmick or not, acting clueless over the WNBA. So I'm sorry I had to do this. I love you. This is my guy. Pat McAfee, bring that ass here, boy.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Oh, man. Pat.
Man, my man's Pat was genuinely shocked after watching the opening game between whoever Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever played game 1. I don't remember.
I think, was it the Liberty?
No, that was on Thursday. But like they played their first game on Tuesday. So I don't remember who they played. But like this man was genuinely shocked watching that and the Aces play on that first night. And then this dude was just like at a Liberty game. I don't know if he was at the game or he was just like, you know, somebody had some shit from inside the arena.
Yeah.
But this dude was just like looking at the roster. The Liberty roster is cold, bro. Like we got Breonna Stewart, MVP. Mm-hmm. You got Sabrina Ionescu. She cold. Jonquel Jones, former MVP, former finals MVP. You got Benaja Laney. She from Philly. Shout out to Philly. Okay. So you got like some motherfuckers on that team that's cold. Right. We do Pat McAfee is just like, this team right here, like, has anybody ever beaten this team? Like, this team is just dominant. I looked at my fucking phone like, nigga, you serious? The Aces just beat them in the finals last year. Like, I got so irate. Like, don't play with me, Pat. I love you, though, bro.
Hey, listen. We know that football players don't pay attention to women do their thing.
Bro, especially special teams specialists who are involved with kicking the ball. Apparently.
We want to double back on that?
I'm packing the edge. Guess what?
These peasants, you peasants.
Oh, yeah. Listen. Now that just because we on the subject, Harrison Butker, bring your ass here too.
Bring that ass here, boy.
I wasn't prepared for this. Y'all just look up what Harrison Butker did. He the Chiefs kicker.
Yeah.
That like niggas win 2 Super Bowls and just
that took some different type of audacity. And like, and I was like, I can see if you was just like hanging with the fellas talking some shit like this, but you went into a room full of women at a commencement and said this shit out your mouth. What is wrong with you,
bruh?
Had the nerve to be emotional talking like, what's really wrong with you, dog?
That nigga wife was probably in the crowd like, yep, I agree. What's good, dude?
Like,
man?
oh, you gotta understand what he was saying. It's not what he just don't say it. Just don't say it.
Yeah, I get the sentiment, but it's just like, bro, it's 2024. That's not what people striving to be housewives and shit. Like, that's
My thing is, let's keep it a buck. Women ain't listening to us anyway, so why would you sit up here and try to say,
yeah.
yo, y'all should do this going forward?
I got a genuine question though, man. Hold on. Before let me go verify something right quick. Because I do have a genuine question in regards to this. This man went to Georgia Tech.
Uh-oh.
This man went to Georgia Tech.
Oh boy.
Hold on. What school was the commencement at? It wasn't Georgia Tech. I know that much. It was Benedictine College. Who the fuck? Who the fuck was asking for a kicker to do the speech at a commencement for a school he did not go to?
They must have been asking for like a star player off of Chiefs.
Like, can we get Travis? We get Pat? No, we can get you our kicker though.
Like, y'all can have Harrison. He probably ain't gonna say nothing stupid. And then sure enough, he said something stupid. So, hey,
who mans is this?
Oh, that's some some nasty work, man. That's some real nasty work.
Hey, man.
So, and they sold his jersey out. Sold his jersey out and everything. Like, oh,
they were selling a kicker jersey.
Yeah, Misogynist showing Nate they ass this week.
I hope it was customs.
I don't think it was.
They got the kicker jersey.
Like, somebody went on Fanatics and found his shit, and it went off the shelf fast.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, the Chiefs' offense was kind of ass this year, so I'm not surprised if he did have a jersey. That nigga scored a lot of points for them this year.
If it ain't Pat or Travis, who the fuck you got a jersey for?
Let me find out y'all got Valdez Scantling jerseys.
Shit.
I would never.
You ain't gonna find it. Not in Kansas City. Maybe Green Bay or some shit.
Right.
Nobody want that.
This nigga almost cost us a Super Bowl multiple times. Cost us actual games. Who's the nigga that played for the Giants? He cost him like 3 games. Tony? Kadarius Tony?
Oh, yes. That's right. Butterfingers.
Yeah, he cost him like 3 games this past year, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to the NFL, man.
That was real crazy.
Hey, man, you know the football season's starting to load up for real because players is getting arrested now. That's how you know the summer loading.
Oh, my
when
God.
players start getting arrested, he'd be like, yeah, I feel that football in the air now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we loading. We on that Dame time. It's coming soon. Hey, one more shout out. Shout out to Oleksandr Usyk. My man's out here. First undisputed heavyweight champion in boxing since Lennox Lewis in 1999.
Crazy.
Beat undefeated, no longer undefeated, but undefeated in the WWE though, Tyson Fury. Man, I'm not a Tyson Fury guy, so the way I felt watching this fight, I was like, this must be how Craig family felt when he beat up Debo. He was like, man, we finally took down this motherfucker that's been terrorizing this division and holding it hostage for years.
See, I'm not ready to go to work on Tuesday because you know when a nigga makes some real dead on prediction and you think like, yo, he just talking stupid, but then he turned out to be right.
Facts.
Motherfuckers was like, yo, Usyk in 10 rounds by decision. I'm like, all right, you tripping. Like, it's either you saying he got knocked him out or he gonna win it on like a split or something like that. You ain't gonna tell me this nigga just gonna win on the cards. And then it happened.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, shit. Ugh.
Shout out to Usyk, man. I don't want to see Tyson Fury box again. He should probably retire.
Yeah, like what else you need to do? We're not gonna see him in AJ. You know what I'm saying? He done beat the dog shit out of Deontay, so like we can move on.
Facts. Where we ranking Usyk in the last decade? I think you know my answer. He's not number 1. I put him number 2 after Bud.
I could put him at least top 5. At least.
He top 2. He got to be top 2 in the last decade because like I've never been big on Canelo, and like I think like I could get into a whole different conversation. That's just completely off topic about Canelo, but
yeah, Canelo's fortunate to be in the era that he's in.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But like, old boy in Japan, in a way, he cold. Like, I might put him up there. It's like if you go on different divisions and win belts, but that's the reason I'm putting Bud as the best fighter this decade, this last decade, probably like since when Floyd started winding down. Mm-hmm. This dude, 2 division undisputed, first male to do that in the 4-belt era. Usyk is the second. That's why I'm gonna put them number 1 and 2. And I'll put Inoue number 3. And I don't know who I'm putting after that. Because then I'm going to get real biased against Canelo, and I ain't about to do all that. So I'm going to have to sit down and think. But shout out to Usyk getting it done, man. And I want to make a correction to something I said last week because I got on here and I said, man, I cannot tell a lie. I lied about something I said last week. Barry White was not a blood. He was a Crip.
Yo, what? Oh man.
Yeah, I got it confused. He was a Crip. He wasn't a blood.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. But yeah, whatever gang Barry White was in, they ended up becoming the Crips. So
that's crazy as hell. I wonder if they tell them that in initiation and shit like that. Like one of our forefathers was Barry White.
Can't get enough of your love, nigga.
Barry White got more clout than Tukey. That's crazy.
Hey, that'd be wild as hell. Cause I for sure would tell niggas Barry White was from my hood.
That's wild as hell, man.
Now I want to know like what other like singers and shit from back in the day was gangbanging. I know a few that was either they was banging or they was drug dealing.
Mm-hmm.
What was that song? Jay-Z had a verse on a Pusha T shit. He said something asked Teddy Riley about me. Teddy Riley used to be out here.
Oh shit.
How you think Teddy Riley was funding multiple super groups?
That's true.
Shout out to Teddy Riley, legend.
Oh man. Crazy.
So yeah, I had to make that correction, man. I'm sorry I lied to y'all.
Okay.
had a little miscommunication. Same ordeal. End of the day, moral of the story, Barry White was gangbanging.
Hey. Barry White, Tukey Williams.
Facts.
Top of the fucking food chain in the Crips.
Big facts. Big facts. Yeah. Hey man, let's talk about this week in wrestling history, man. Happy birthday to Jimmy Wang Yang, man. Y'all remember Jimmy Wang Yang?
Hey, yes, sir.
That was my dude. I love that gimmick. He used to be with Tajiri and shit too. He was like a Yakuza.
Yeah.
Niggas was racist
like,
as fuck.
Aoki or something like that.
Yeah. Akio.
Yeah, Akio. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, shout out to Jimmy Wang Yang. Who else birthday was it this past week, man? Scarlett. Vader would have turned 69. Shout out to Compton's own Vader. Did y'all know that? Vader was from Compton?
I remember when I found that out. Oh, man.
Shout out to Vader, man. R.I.P. Dragon Lee. Happy birthday to Dragon Lee. I got a Dragon Lee story to tell on this show here in a little bit.
Shit.
Yeah. David Finley. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to Matt Cardona. Kevin Von Erich. Ron Simmons. Happy birthday to the Hall of Famer. College football Hall of Famer. And happy birthday to another Hall of Famer. Also, very, very close and affiliated to Ron Simmons. They were in the Nation of Domination together. The Godfather. Happy birthday to the Godfather. Happy birthday to Cash. Get the strap Wheeler. Hey, did they say his case got dropped?
Yeah. He's supposed to go to court for that shit, and it never happened.
Yeah, his case got dropped recently, I heard, man. So
Woo.
watch out. Just know that nigga be on the road.
I'm about to say, like, who he got friends with?
Facts. Tony.
He said, "Hey, tell
He
Shad
said,
I need to make a phone call."
He said, how much we gotta pay? How much to turn one of them white only pies into nigga pie? Tight flow.
He just, he had to twist his beard a little bit, like,
Yeah, Shaw got that
just
little mustache.
tell me a price, buddy. Tell me a price.
Facts. Happy birthday to Earl Hebner and his twin Dave Hebner. Would have turned 75 this past week as well. I ain't gonna make no jokes about that situation. I thought about it. He's dead.
You didn't even have to say nothing. Oh man, didn't they do like an angle together on TV at one point?
They might have
the double referees. I feel like that happened.
I'm sure they did that before, but y'all know. I think it was Dave was like illegally selling merch, and Vince fired both them niggas.
It was selling t-shirts out the back of his truck.
Yeah. Like, man, you do it. This is how rappers used to hustle back in the day, bro. What's wrong with you?
Like,
just
they
selling
had
merch and CDs out
deck.
the trunk, dog. Like,
good Lord.
Whatever, man. Jimmy Snuka had a birthday. I forgot to get my bro's age, what he would have turned. Same with Andre the Giant. Forgot that. My bad. Players fuck up. Colton Gunn, happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to the Blue Meanie. My man was like really happy on his birthday. I seen. Yeah, like a post and shit. Happy birthday to him. Glad he's in good spirits, man.
Yeah.
You being in the wrestling industry as long as he was, you'd be in good spirits when your old age and still be alive like 30 years after your prime. Cause like he was in the era niggas died 5 years after they prime.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And specifically the promotions he was with.
ECW.
You know right.
It's a lot of motherfuckers from ECW. I'm surprised are still alive. Like the Sandman is still out here kicking, and he looked to be healthy too. Like he looked like he's sober too. So
right, you make it out of that era after 20 plus years, healthy and alive.
That's why RVD stopped being on the pills. Like RVD started blowing the tree.
Yeah,
he's like, man, these pills is fucking me up, man.
Right.
That's why RVD still around. He got off that shit before it was cool to get off that shit.
And y'all stop snitching. I mean, it don't matter now, but motherfuckers was snitching back in the day for no reason.
Hey, man, they was snitching on my dude. Yeah, I was tripping. Let me close out these happy birthdays, man. Malachi Black, happy birthday to him. And then happy birthday to Kip Sabian.
What happened to that boy?
They just vanished through the cracks over there and they're almost exclusive.
Yeah, I think he last wrestled in March. And before that, January. So, like, yeah, where he been at? Has he been hurt?
I don't know. I haven't seen nothing.
I thought he had came back from being hurt recently.
That's what I'm saying.
Crazy hurting. How you hurting? You on wrestling?
I don't know. Well, there's somebody who got hurt that. Well, I mean, not wrestling now, but I'm gonna get to it.
Oh yeah. Tell me about that. This week in wrestling history, man. 1996, we had the curtain call at Madison Square Garden. It was at Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, leaving for WCW, and they just broke kayfabe in front of everybody with Shawn Michaels and Triple H. And Triple H is the one that had to take the punishment. They wasn't going to punish Shawn because he was the championship. So Triple H was the only one that could get some punishment. And yeah, they had this man getting cooked.
Hog pin matches.
Yeah, shit like that. A whole bunch of shit like that. 2002, I'm gonna get into this one in a little bit as well, but Monday Night Raw, The Undertaker strapped Terry to the back of Terry's motorcycle, got on that motherfucking bike and drugged this nigga through the whole backstage area 6 days before Judgment Day. And I couldn't remember why he did that. So I watched Judgment Day, and I'll talk about that in a little bit, but I do want to point out the week before, Terry ran over Undertaker's motorcycle. So Taker was pissed.
Okay.
Like he stole his bike and then ran it over with a big ass semi truck.
So
This
being
nigga
the
Terry
heel,
had
as usual.
Terry had access to a semi truck again in 2002 and did some damage again. Yeah, at least he didn't fucking run over nobody inside of a truck again like he did that time. But
Terry was always a heel.
yeah,
Just
I'm
keep it
going to
100.
get some receipts. I'm going to go get some receipts and I'll go present them once I'm ready. So it could be next week. It could be soon. I don't know. Whenever I'm ready, whenever I get the receipts together, I'm gonna present them to you.
God damn, I miss Macho was still here.
Ooh, Hogan, I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you something about yourself, dude. Yeah. If you don't know, I'm gonna put this in rap terms, man. Macho Man is Kendrick and Terry was Drake. Master manipulator, a fuck nigga that think he a good dude. That's Terry.
True.
2015, Kevin Owens made his debut on the main roster, answered John Cena's open challenge. Match never got started. He beat the shit out of John Cena. That happened. Shout out to Kevin Owens.
Nice.
Need that Kevin Owens back.
Facts.
His current Kevin Owens not feeling it. I don't care.
Man. Like Kevin Owens in 2015 was a renegade. Kevin Owens today is just a nuisance, and I don't like it.
Yeah, just dude that's bored. Like,
Hey, I know
my job solid. Like,
I know a way to heat him back up. We all know a way to heat him back up.
Listen,
It's
I
one
wouldn't even
swift
be mad
action.
at it.
One swift action.
I think we on the same page, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
We on the same page. What y'all want to talk about?
That's what I'm saying, man. Just real quick. Listen. Let old boy retain at King of the Ring, and as he walking out, just catch him backstage real quick. Hey,
Something like that.
that's all you got to do, bro. We'll be back on track.
Shit. Real shit. RIP. Bunch of wrestlers died throughout the years this past week. British Bulldog, Ashley Massaro, New Jack, and Shad Gaspard. RIP to them four, man. Tough.
Yeah, man.
The Shad shit still gets me.
Yeah, that's crazy as hell, man. Right.
Hall of Famer, Shad Gaspard.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Because, if you're going to go out, that's a way to do it. But it was way too damn young.
Facts, man. What, 40? 39?
I think so, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, right about there.
Oh, let me check that. It's Googleable. Yeah, he was 39, man.
Shit, 31.
Yeah, that's crazy. Off of not even on like some shit wrestlers be dying from, just like
right, yeah. It's one of them situations. It's just
him and Nia Rivera died the same way, like 2 months apart from each other. Too.
Yo, that's true. That's true, man.
Same situations. That's crazy.
What's going on in these waters, man?
Man, listen, stay out them waters, bro. You ain't gonna see me.
Right?
I'm scared. Yeah. I'm scared enough on a boat, let alone like my whole body being in that motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. You're never gonna see me, out in open water like that if I don't got, some shit with me.
I'll barely swim in the pool, bro. You got to convince me to go to the pool. And I go there. I go to the pool like once a year. Like, once that one time is up, I'm good.
I feel you.
RIP, man. Where we at in the royal address of rumors? We got some injuries this past week. Some shit going on.
Yeah, man. Like that's really the bulk of this shit. So first, we didn't even get to it last week because it was kind of close on the nose. But Zelina got pulled from the King of the Ring tournament because she was hurt at a house show. Details on her injury didn't come out, but it don't sound like nothing serious. So speedy recovery to her. Over on AEW side, Eddie Kingston supposedly broke his leg during the New Japan Resurgence. He gonna be out. Then who else we got? Oh, Ivar. and he came out and actually made a post himself. So his situation is he's had an injury for a while. He had a double fusion on his back, and he had been working through the injury, but this past week on NXT when Gallus jumped him backstage and everything like that, it's pretty deep. So they wrote him off TV, but he just wanted to he clarify for himself. I guess it's a serious situation. You know, he had to go see the doctor about. He's got to get surgery. He's been working through the injury already, but at some point in time, he's going to have to get surgery. But they've kind of been looking at it like he's been on some borrowed time for a while. But at some point in time, it's going to have to happen. So they write him on TV now. Maybe he gets that surgery. Maybe he doesn't. But I don't know. We'll see. And last on the list of injuries, somebody who's not even currently active right now, is Carmella. Let me explain. Carmella just had her first child, her and Corey. But during the labor and delivery, while she was having the baby, apparently she, as a result of it, she had a couple herniated discs in her back that pushed on the nerve connecting to her right foot. So she has what is called drop foot. So I guess the top of her foot has been hard to lift, so she's been limping for a little bit. Never heard of this injury before. Never how long it's supposed to have her sidelined, I guess. But yeah, we already said we were, touch and go about when we might see her again because it's been a couple months already. But now she's hurt, so let's push that back a little bit further. On the flip side, somebody came back, made an appearance that's injured. And that was Cora Jade. She came to a house show at NXT, cut a little promo, let everybody know that she still got some couple months that she got to be out, but she got an agenda. She's coming after Roxanne in the NXT Women's Championship.
As she should.
Which, I'm about to say, I'm here for that. You know what I'm saying? Let that be. Let that happen. Punk is only a couple months away from his return, even though he got the whatchamacallit off his arm, so it might even be sooner than that. They probably just inflating the time frame. Real quick, shout out to Ruby Soho and what's the dude's name? They tied the knot. They got a baby on the way. I didn't realize until just a couple weeks ago. I think I was on Katie's show that this was a real thing. Like, I'm thinking this was a storyline. Now they done made this shit happen for real. But yeah, shout out to them. We always
that's right. Nobody know his name.
I really don't.
I'm about to say his name.
It's in here. Hold on. It's in here. Angelo Parker. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. So shout out to them.
I know he in a faction.
I want to say wasn't dude with Everrise back in NXT?
That sound like
he's at now.
With Jericho.
Yeah, the whatchamacallit, the Appreciation Society or something like that. I feel like that's what he was in.
He was
2.0.
Yeah, Jeff Parker.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name in whatchamacallit, but yeah.
Yeah, that was him. Yeah. It's hashtag Still I Rise. Y'all know what it is. Anyway, speaking of NXT, they're moving to CW, but they're gonna stay on Tuesdays.
Seen that.
Then we've got so the trademarks came out this week, and I don't know what this is going to be about. You could probably figure it out, but they filed a trademark for WWE Vault, so probably some collection of matches or content, something like that. You can tell by the name, like if it's a vault, something got to go in there. So guessing it's going to be some kind of something for the network. Saudi Arabia is talking Royal Rumble or WrestleMania 2026 or 2027. The chairman of the Saudi Arabia General Entertainment Authority talked to ESPN, said they're looking for an enhancement on their 10-year deal that started way back in, I believe it was 2017? 2018. Yeah. So they still got a couple years left. So they're trying to add a sweetener in there, saying, everybody getting their deals for Manias and all these big events. So they want to get that or a Royal Rumble, which Rumble makes sense because we got to make up for that greatest Royal Rumble that wasn't.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't mind a Rumble.
Yeah.
I don't want no WrestleMania over there.
Yeah, that might be a little bit.
Days of international shit. Yeah, I think that might be the biggest logistic trip up for having a WrestleMania overseas. Is you got a whole weekend of shit versus one show.
Yeah, we'll get a little crazy if we do all that. But the Rumble should happen because when you have a greatest Royal Rumble
Kingdom, that makes sense.
Yeah, the greatest Royal Rumble, and the highlight of it was Titus slipping up underneath the ring. We need a mulligan. We need a do-over for that.
Yeah. Big facts.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Last thing I got. So Liv Van Dam, obviously we know she got booked for that stuff on her.
They say some body cam footage came out.
Yeah, the cam footage came out. It was a little odd. Dude was over here reading
her diary
and all this other shit. I don't know what was going on there. It was nothing crazy, but it was just odd all around. So I don't know what the deal was with that, but she good. She got up with a little citation, called it a day. No heat on her from the company, so it was what it was. She was. It was when she was going through recovery from her injury, so some natural healing was taking place. You know what I'm saying? But because she was driving, it was what it was.
Yeah, man. Gotta be more diligent about that.
Yeah, man.
Let's go with you. I got a few.
That's how Rob got caught.
Facts. Nah, Rob and Sabu was wild, bro.
I think if he had Sabu with him in the car, it would have been.
Yeah, if he didn't have Sabu, he would have been all right.
Yeah.
You still would have had to drop the belts, but
right.
It wouldn't have been as crazy.
Facts.
I got a few rumors to finish up and wrap up with here. We got AEW announcing a residency at Esports Stadium Arlington in Arlington, Texas, just down the road from AT&T Stadium. We'll be doing 5 episodes of Collision plus Ring of Honor's Death Before Dishonor pay-per-view on they're calling their equivalent of the Road to WrestleMania, the Path to All In. So just I think they'll be wrapping up that residency about a week before they head to Chicago for not Chicago, excuse me, Wembley for that, and then they go to Chicago right after that for All Out. So yeah, man, cut a little bit of costs. You can get more of an intimate crowd every week in a smaller venue. I don't know about filling up 6 weeks worth of stuff. I don't know if you're able to do all that, but a few weeks you might have to give away some free tickets or something. But It's a smaller venue, so good stuff. Imagine hiring people to help build the business out a little bit better. I know they say better late than never, but shit, it's a lot of
never late is better.
Yeah, a lot of listen, bro, a lot of climbing out of a deep ditch that they're gonna have to do.
Exactly.
That's really it. Speaking of AEW, man, seen a clip from Conan's 5150 podcast. He was talking about how you remember FTR were the AAA tag champs back in 2021.
Yep.
So they were champs for a whole year almost. And then I don't remember when they dropped the belts, but they dropped the belts. I don't remember what show, but it was in December 2022 to Dragon Lee and his brother Jalistico. But Dragon Lee ended up signing with the WWE that same week, really like a day later. That pissed off Tony Khan apparently because Conan talked about how Tony was just going off, called him basically called him a backstabber. It's all, how could you do this? Like Conan's like, nigga, what? Like, I booked somebody else to win the championships on the show that I booked. What's the problem? That's pretty much, yeah. He also said Tony told his workers that they weren't allowed to watch the Royal Rumble that very next month when Cody came back at number 30 after being gone for, how long was Cody gone? Like 7 months?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Said he didn't want to catch them watching Cody's return at the Rumble. Now, y'all can believe, I'll believe the Dragon Lee situation because the dates and everything match up. So like those are, there's a little verifiable to be like, hey, he might not be lying. Yeah. But this one, you can take it with a grain of salt, but I'm still inclined to believe it. Cause like we seen Ricky Starks was at WrestleMania. Yep. We ain't seen Ricky Starks do much of nothing since then. Like Dustin was going to be at WrestleMania because his brother was pretty much guaranteed to win the championship that nobody in their family had ever won before. So this man booked Dustin on the very next show in a world title match. So I'm gonna book a Rhodes versus a Samoan named Joe for the world title, and he just gonna get mollywopped pretty much.
Yeah, he thought he was slick. Okay,
man, Heartbeat being like real petty out here.
Wasn't it back in January? Ricky came into the Rumble with Cody, and everybody had their cameras on, and then started the rumor mill up like, oh, Ricky might be, he might be thinking about switching sides because he was hanging out with his friend to watch him with another friend. Rumble. You know what I'm saying? But this just goes to show you that the story he just told us. It just goes to show you, like, one side thinks of this as a rivalry, the other side just thinks of this as we just doing business on opposite ends of the street.
Yeah.
So that goes to show you where all this shit comes from. Because like everybody wants to act like we supposed to look at this as it's them versus them. And it's like, it really ain't like that at all, bro. Like, nah. These people friends outside of TV. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't that big of a deal when Adam Cole was at all the AEW shows back in the day. Yeah. At their events. And motherfuckers was making sure they got a picture as motherfuckers. I feel like they were doing this shit on purpose. They would get pictures, they would take pictures, make sure Adam Cole was very visible in the background, be like, yeah, I see Adam Cole here.
Yeah.
I feel like they were doing that shit on purpose.
But it's like, let's just forget about the fact that his long-term girlfriend works in the company, right? Let's forget about the fact that she was there. She was the champion at one point in time. Let's just forget about that. He ain't there for no other reason at all.
Yeah, y'all different, man.
Crazy.
Now I want to listen to Conan show, but that little clip, I don't know. Disco talk a lot.
Yeah, he do. He do for sure.
Disco don't let nobody say nothing. It did Teddy Long, man. Teddy Long was on Chris Van Vliet this past week. She caught me by surprise. I didn't even know Teddy did interviews, but yeah, shout out to him giving Chris Van Vliet an hour of his time, man. Found out on this, he ended up plugging, he got a podcast, and I checked that out. So I forget the name of it, so I'll have to look for that again.
Is it tag team match?
Nah, it's damn, what's it called? Like road stories or something of that sort.
Oh, I know that's some crazy shit.
Yeah, Teddy Long got a podcast, but he was on Chris Van Vliet. Talked about. I'm gonna just detail all these notes that I got here. I'm gonna just breeze through them real quick. Talked about his start in wrestling, how he was a DJ for a radio station in Augusta, Georgia. Ended up meeting James Brown. That James Brown.
Damn.
Like hey, James Brown.
Okay.
Eventually got hired by James Brown to work as a music director on James Brown. He had a television show back in like 1976 called Future Shop, which was like a Soul Train equivalent. Didn't last but like maybe 2 seasons. But that show was filmed at the same studio as Georgia Championship Wrestling. So he eventually took an interest in wrestling, like would take his kid there and stuff to go watch matches. Then would just kind of just be around, just like be around Georgia Pro Wrestling, Georgia Championship Wrestling, rather. Abdullah the Butcher ends up coming to Georgia working for GCW. And so Abdullah the Butcher just coming to town. He don't know his way around town. So Teddy Long be like, hey, I'll show you a player. So he ended up just hanging with Abdullah the Butcher and would go back into the locker room sometimes. And so a lot of people was looking at him like, why Abdullah bringing this nigga back here? He don't work here. He's not a worker. And so Teddy was like, I got to make myself useful in his locker room to justify being back here. So he would just do a bunch of work around in the promotion, just, you know, just doing a little itty bitty stuff that, like, you know, eventually got hired as a ring crew. And so they needed a substitute referee for that night because something happened with the ref that they had. He never showed up or whatever. So Teddy was like, shit, I'll do it. The first match he worked, he said, was a Texas death match between Black Bart and Ron Bass. And he was, quote, scared to death.
I bet he was.
All the blood. He thought the shit was real. He didn't know, like, it was like, he thought these niggas was really out here trying to kill each other. He talked about having a panic attack in the middle of the match. And, like, he ended up leaving the ring in the middle of the match. And, like, the wrestlers and, like, timekeeper was just, like, going off on him. Like, what the fuck you doing? So he took a brief moment, got his shit together, went back, did the rest of the match. He said the timekeeper ended up fucking up the finish of the match. Like, he rung the bell too early. So that kind of got the heat off of Teddy for him fucking up earlier in the match. So yeah, he said that was his start in wrestling, and then it just kind of took off from there. He talked about he used to be on that dog food. That caught me by surprise.
Huh?
Yeah. He said, yeah, I used to be on that heroin, man. Used to be on that heroin, player.
Nigga.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Teddy?
Yeah. He said Undertaker was a great person, great leader in the locker room. He talked about how he didn't go into full detail about it, but he had an issue with John Laurinaitis.
Oh, yeah.
He mentioned a few issues he had with John Laurinaitis. There's one specific issue we had with John Laurinaitis, and he went and told Taker about it. Taker ended up handling it. Another issue we had with John Laurinaitis, something regarding action figure. Yeah, that he said he found out because John Laurinaitis was talent relations at the time. So he found out that, like, one of the refs was getting paid more than him. I heard about this one before. Yeah, and he was like, nigga, I am the GM. I am literally the face of this show.
Right.
And the referee getting paid more than me playing. So yeah, I wasn't surprised to hear him talk about Johnny on this, but he talked about some issues he had with Mark Carrano as well.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what Mark Carrano did, but yeah, Mark Carrano, a lot of people had issues with him.
I'm about to say whatever he said, he did that shit.
Yeah, big facts. He said Mark Carrano lied to him multiple times. He said he lied to him about a Legends deal one time. Cause like Teddy was just like, well, I don't got a Legends deal. Or Mark Carrano was just like, he said Mark Carrano was just like acting in shock, talking about something. You don't have a Legends deal? What? Mark Carrano, the nigga that give out the Legends deals.
Right.
He was like, you knew I ain't had no Legends deal, player. And then he said something with the Hall of Fame as well. Oh yeah, this what Teddy said about Mark Carrano in the Hall of Fame. He said Mark Carrano called him up to tell him about the Hall of Fame and talked about how he was putting him over in the meetings because nobody was bringing Teddy's name up in the Hall of Fame. And he said he brought up Teddy's name to get in the Hall of Fame and he got him in there. And Teddy was just like, man, that's cat. Because Vince know who he want in the Hall of Fame.
I'm about to say, like, if that motherfucker said we doing this, then we doing it. So Mark Carrano trying to claim he vouched for anybody is insane.
Facts.
This nigga was the biggest villain on Total Divas. Like, how you gonna tell me that he was vouching for people in media rooms? Like, stop it.
He said Mark Carrano didn't know anything about the business. Said you was Earl Hebner's weed and Swisher Runners. He didn't say that. I'm putting 20 on 10. He did say that he was Earl Hebner's errand boy. He said this. He said Mark Carrano was Earl Hebner's errand boy. He used to run and get them beers and stuff. And I was out here putting in work as a manager and referee.
He's talking about that too.
So shout out to Teddy. Said he had a good relationship with Vince. Back then, Vince really liked him. Vince was the one that convinced him to start doing the bop.
Mm-hmm.
That was Vince's idea.
Vince was with all the black antics back in the day.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No comment.
That's all we gotta say.
Yeah. But he said Vince really fucked with him, and that's the whole reason he was on TV as long as he was. You remember Tiffany, his assistant on ECW?
Facts. I do.
He told a story about how Tiffany pulled him to the side one time and was like, they got me doing this. They said they want me to take over for you. I'm just telling you right now, this stays between us. Like, she looked out for him in that instance.
Okay. That's what's
and
up.
she the one that, and this might be wrong. Is she the one that beat Drew McIntyre ass?
I don't think
like the after party for WrestleMania. Weren't they married?
No.
Hold on.
I don't think so.
I don't think they were married. They was together though.
Yeah, they might have been dating or something like that.
Yeah, they were together. No, they was married. Yeah, that's his ex-wife.
Oh yeah, for a year. That's right.
They had a little incident. I think that's when she got let go. But yeah, that's Drew McIntyre's ex-wife, Tiffany. Yeah. Teddy Long had a quote on this interview. He said, because Chris Van Vliet was talking about like he just had a whole bunch of opportunities fall into his lap, just like the James Brown shit, the Abdullah the Butcher, all this.
Yeah.
He said, you just took advantage of everything. And Teddy Long said, you know why I did something with my opportunities? Because I didn't even know there were opportunities. It was just like shit was just happening.
Yeah.
He said, I didn't know, but God knew. And he put all them in front of me and I did something with it. So shout out to Teddy Long. You're a legend. In fact, thanks. I don't think Teddy Long is on the throne. So Teddy Long, you on the throne. I saw a Teddy Long interview. I stopped everything I was doing and I just turned it on and listened to the whole thing.
And since he's doing interviews, Teddy, pull up.
Hey, listen. We might have to listen. He said Chris Van Vliet took a minute to get that set up. So if Chris Van Vliet taking a while to get it set up, we're gonna have to catch Teddy at a WrestleCon or something next year.
Facts.
Something like that. What we watched this past week, man? Anything you watched outside of the normal shows or just the normal shows? Anything that happened on Raw or SmackDown that stood out to you?
You know, it was crazy. I took a deep dive into NXT UK because specifically, since we're not gonna get it in the King of the Ring, I wanted to go back and watch Gunther and Ilya. Well, Walter and Ilya. And
which one you watched?
The first one.
Okay.
When they had no crowd. And the thing was, it's like I think somebody told them because they don't have no crowd, you don't got to worry about kids, nothing like that. Just go off, just do y'all and have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like you telling two guys, it's like from that generation with some strong style, just like, all right, fuck it, we just gonna have some back alley dog fight, and that's really what it was. Like niggas was really killing each other, bro.
Facts.
Like it was that time where it's like, yeah. This was that time where
every
it's like
slap echoed throughout that studio,
bro. It's the fact that there was nobody in the crowd. It's like you almost felt the vibration from every one of them shots. It's like that the one time where like the announcers when they start saying like, oh, how was he still standing after this? Like you really was asking how dudes were still standing after some of this shit. Like it's insane, bro. But from there I just started like just traveling through this shit. I watched Piper Kaylee Ray, Falls Count Anywhere.
Yeah, man.
That was cooking.
Was that the first one or the second one? Both of them was fire.
Second one. Yeah, the first, and that was the first one too. The first one was chill, but like she had the knee that she was selling, but she got the one off that, and then the Falls Count Anywhere was crazy too. Like they was going off, man. And I watched the match. I watched the match with Jordan Devlin, now JD McDonough. It's crazy. Dude's head did not look that big back then. So I don't know what he been doing. But his shit did not look like the Death Star up over on his shoulders back then. It was normal. It had to be because it was normal as hell. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't.
Nah,
it
he
wasn't
still had a
standing
big
out.
head back then,
But like not like to where we at now. Like it wasn't blocking out the sun. I'm like, okay, all right. It don't look crazy. But I don't know what happened in between them years. But it just shit got out of pocket. But nah, man. I'm like, damn, I don't know why I was not watching NXT UK back in the day.
I told y'all, man.
What's the other one? Tony Storm and Kaylee Ray and I Quit match was crazy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Crazy finish.
Bro.
Crazy fucking finish, bro. Like
Hey,
Kaylee is
UK
cold as
held
hell.
it. Yeah, she cold.
They did. Yeah.
They held it down them Thursday afternoons.
Man.
When I was just not doing nothing, we was on lockdown. It held it down during lockdown, bro.
Yeah, they went out there. They was snapping, bro. Snapping.
I miss NXT UK sometimes, man.
A whole bunch of Gallus matches in there that was just like, yo.
Yeah, dude. Motherfucking
Cook.
Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster. Those was my guys.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know where I think they still in TNA now. I ain't seen them in a minute though. I don't know where they at. But yeah, they was cold. Those are my guys. Shout out to them,
man.
Now I'm gonna have to go check out some of them takeovers from UK back then too.
Man,
because those was I remember I went to the show. This is the day before the Kobe Bryant incident. It was Worlds Collide. I remember watching that show.
Oh, facts.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, Worlds Collide be hitting every time.
Yeah. I watched Judgment Day. I wanted to watch some Judgment Days, so I watched 2002 because I talked about the Terry and Undertaker thing. So I was like, I'm gonna check this show out. The first pay-per-view under the WWE banner. They ran, they used to have them commercial spots to promote the name change, a little funny shits. One of them spots was wild as hell. It was people in a limo having sex. I'm dead serious.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
They had like the old WWF logo, and then something happened. They accidentally rolled the window down, and then the girl, she on top, she look over, and she just get this smirk, and then they roll the window back up, and it showed a new logo. And I'm just like, was that necessary?
Right.
Freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside.
You know who directed that?
Yeah, I know a few motherfuckers.
I'm saying that was spearheaded by one man.
Facts. Main event, we had Taker versus Terry for the WWE title. The last time Terry ever held the title. The last time Taker ever won it. 2002. Goddamn. You also had Triple H versus Chris Jericho in a Hell in a Cell. That was brutal.
That was fire. Yeah, that was fire.
Motherfucking RP Tim White got his ass cooked.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Hey, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
Took a ref bump and just over brothered the hell out of it. Fuck the show.
Yo, I'll tell you, man. Refs don't
never
like
worked
that.
another match ever again. RP Tim White. We had Stone Cold versus Ric Flair and the Big Show in a handicap match. No wonder Stone Cold walked away a couple weeks after this.
I'm telling you. Like, when he got to get on a show, because I think this was when they had Bite This still. When you got to get on a show and say creative sucks. Like,
yeah, man.
And you've been the megastar of the company for the last, 3.5 years? 5, yeah. Yeah. Well, you got to go on the show and be like, yes, creative sucks. Direction the company going in sucks. Like, that's not a good look. It's not a good look.
Yeah. He that match was 15 minutes too.
What?
Yeah, that was tricky. He had RVD. Yeah. We had RVD versus Eddie Guerrero for the Intercontinental Championship. That was a fun little feud back then. I remember watching that. Edge versus Kurt Angle in a hair versus hair match. Kurt Angle lost and ran the whole night from Edge. Eventually got caught slipping. Edge had multiple hair beefs in 2002. It was like two
He
straight.
did.
Yeah, the shampoo shit with Booker for WrestleMania.
A Japanese commercial.
Yeah. Which like I was just I wanted Booker to get the commercial spot. I was like, niggas, Booker T, you nigga.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I was kind of upset. It took me a minute to come on pause to Edge as a singles guy. Like, I don't think I was really like confident in Edge as a singles until after he came back from the broken neck.
Yeah.
So like everything before that, I was just like, like the shit with Eddie was fired up. So like, but outside of that, I ain't really care.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't until early 05 that I was like, oh, he was cooking because he had the dope matches with Shawn.
Yeah, man.
Those crazy matches. And listen, with Redacted, he had them crazy matches with him.
Facts.
And then the feud with Matt. Like, okay, all right. I think we on to something here. I think we got it.
It took a minute. It took a minute for him. On the same show, you had Brock Lesnar making his pay-per-view debut. That's wrong. No, he didn't. It was that Backlash he did that.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Yeah,
that was a month before. Disregard, but it was Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman versus the Hardy Boys. Paul Heyman didn't do shit, of course.
You have to.
It was a fun match. It was pretty good. Pretty good sprint. I forgot Rikishi and Rico won the tag titles.
Oh, my God.
That happened. And then Booker T recently joined the NWO around this time. He's doing an interview with Michael Cole. I think no, it wasn't Michael Cole. It was somebody. It was whoever the announcer was back. Mark Lloyd. I don't know. This fucking doesn't matter. It was Mark Lloyd. Yeah, it was Mark Lloyd. He's doing an interview with Mark Lloyd backstage. Booker T ends the interview because he sees a honey. He walk over to the honey. He just, he lay his Mac down. I'm Booker T, So the honey give him her hotel card, her door key. Booker T hype. He's just like, hell yeah, play it, hell yeah, dog. So we cut to Booker T. He pull up at her hotel. He laying in the bed. The honey get in the bed. They turn the lights off. Something happened.
That's where he fucked up.
Turn the lights back on. Somehow Goldust ended up in the bed and ran Booker off.
Oh man,
and honey wasn't even tripping. The honey was just like, like, bitch, did you set this up?
like, hey man, you a little too freaky for me. You knew it was too good to be true.
Facts.
Hold on.
I pulled you too easily.
Right.
Shit, players fuck up, dog. Shucky ducky, quack, quack. Underrated pay-per-view, though, outside of like the nonsense. It wasn't that bad of a show. It's pretty good. Shout out to Judgment Day 2002. I miss Judgment Day, man.
Yeah, that's one of those they should bring back. Like even NXT could bring that back at some point. Like
after the group dissolve and then the name is free. And give it back to an event again. I wouldn't mind it. Let's get it cracking. This weekend, we got a big weekend of wrestling, man. Double or Nothing and the King and Queen of the Ring. Let's go. A lot of wrestling coming up. We ready?
Yeah, man.
Hey, let's get it cracking. Which one you want to do predictions for first?
Let's get King and Queen of the Ring out the way.
Yeah, it's cool, man. 5 matches, King and Queen of the Ring. We don't know the finalists for either tournament yet, but we got 2 semifinals matches for each tournament coming up this week. One on Raw, one on SmackDown. We're gonna find out whom. First on Raw, Gunther versus Jey Uso. The rematch.
Mm-hmm.
Who we got?
Yeah, it's Big Goon. This is a foregone conclusion. Because he taking the whole thing, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we doing this for.
Yeah. If it ain't Gunther, then what we doing it for? I agree. But listen. This is going to answer my other question here. I got Tama Tonga winning on the SmackDown side versus Randy. I think that makes sense. But listen, like Tama Tonga versus Gunther, that don't make sense.
It don't. Don't. I see where you're going.
I had to go through. You know me. Y'all know my motto. What do I thrive off of, Reek? I thrive off of negativity.
All the negativity.
Give me Jey Uso versus Tama Tonga in the finals, so I can see y'all complain about it. That's what I need.
I mean, low key, it really shouldn't be nothing to complain about because, I mean, y'all want the matchup anyway. We just waiting for Jimmy to come back.
Yeah.
So y'all want this setup, and this could set that up fine. I only say, that Gunther wins Monday because it's like, listen, it just makes sense. Like, you ain't gonna have Gunther in this tournament if he's not gonna win it.
Yeah.
But if they wanted to say, hey, tomorrow, Jay got the momentum wave going. You know what I'm saying? He's hot right now. So let him go over. Then you got to put him and Tonga in the final. And I won't be mad at that. I really won't.
Yeah, he don't got to pin Gunther or nothing.
Because I don't want to see Randy and Gunther. That just...
I don't want to see Randy get put through this.
Well, that, and it's like there's some purists that'll be like, oh, yeah, that's a great matchup. And, Randy's never been king of the ring, and he gets to go up against somebody that he hasn't seen before. I don't care. I really don't. Randy back is bad enough than to send him in there and get mauled by that man. Like,
yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, let's not do that. But no, I think I got Jimmy Uso reuniting with his twin, either during the match or after the match. So maybe he win it all because his brother helped him versus the ops that took him out.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't even blood for real. Like, that
That's
type
true.
of beat.
That's true.
I mean, they wouldn't be wrong either direction they go. So I ain't really mad at it. Next up in the women's tournament, we got either Io Sky or Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax and Bianca Belair. Shout out to Bianca Belair giving birth and then going out there and winning the tournament match. That's crazy.
Oh man, I don't even know what was it? Because Taz put up that he's a father of 3 instead of 2.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if like what role Angelo Dawkins did you play in this is what I want to know. You just rolling around real suspicious like.
Because all he doing is just like laughing and shit and making these fucking little posts and everything. So like, I don't know that.
Are you the one that changed the bio and caused all this?
That reeks of instigator. It really does.
Yeah.
And I feel like Doc is an instigator for real. So
yeah, he one of the homies that play too much.
Right. Because they've been dragging this shit for a minute. But listen, I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I really don't. Because y'all know what I wanted, and y'all just continue to just say, fuck it, we're not giving it to you. So
yeah,
I don't care. I don't care. Bianca can win.
Mm-hmm.
Just throw another feather in the cap. It is what it is.
Bianca
I don't care anymore. Yeah, you can do that. I ain't mad at it. You can let Io win. I'm like, either which way. I don't care. Y'all had one job. Y'all knew what it was. He didn't do it.
Yeah. I'm going with Nia Jax winning it all for bias reasons because I'm with you. I don't care anymore. My pick is gone. Right. Lost to who did you lose to? Io?
Io, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not with it no more. So I don't care.
And I mean, I on some level I understand because it's like Io had all this momentum. She was champion for all this time. She lost the belt. And it's like you don't want her to take another loss. Like I get it from that level, but bruh, I've only been asking since it's been about a full calendar year because I said after she beat Ronda ass, we need to start doing right by her the way we're supposed to 4 years ago. And we ain't done that. We've been treading water ever since then. It's been almost a year now. I'm tired of this shit.
Agreed. No, give me Nia. Give me Nia versus Lyra in the finals. Something like that.
I'm here for that. That's fine.
Give me a
Nia
reason
Jax.
to tweet about Nia Jax on Saturday.
Listen, do I
Not
need
that
a
I need a
reason?
reason. Yeah, not
That's
that
what
I
I'm
need
saying.
it.
But just make it easy for me. Hell yeah.
Yeah, big facts.
Let's do that.
For the Women's World Championship, Becky Lynch versus Liv past the Dutch Morgan. Who you got?
Oh man, yeah. I'm rolling Becky. Rolling Becky. No pun intended. Yeah. No, I don't. I've been saying I don't buy the revenge tour thing, and there's no disrespect to Liv. I'm really serious. Like I got nothing against Liv. She cool people.
Yeah.
I'm not buying this shit. I'm not feeling it. It doesn't do nothing for me. Like the craziest thing to me is when we try to like have people, spin their narrative for their character off of freak accidents. Like we had 2 freak accidents. She got hurt off of one, and then she pulled the boondocks on Rhea and caused another freak accident. Like it's not it. It's not it for me. Like if they had legitimately had a match and we told a story where Rhea got hurt, fine. Maybe I'd be swayed a little bit more, but not off of this. I can't do it.
Nah. And next up, Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable and Bronson Reed for the Intercontinental Championship. I don't think we got to spend that much time on this. Chad Gable, come on now. Do it for Dan Gable and Mark and Dave Schultz and Jordan Burroughs, John Smith, Kurt Angle, all the Team USA. Do it for them. Come on now.
Yeah,
it's Olympics, man. It's Olympic year, bro.
I prefer Chad, but I mean, realistically, anybody but Sammy. Let's just keep it at that.
And then we got Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul for the WWE Championship, and Logan thought his belt wasn't on the line either. He said, "Hey, what the fuck do you mean my belt on the line?"
This is our fault. This is our fault because we talk too damn much. Because I was like, okay, yeah, let's just go with that. Let's just do it for all the belts, right? And Logan heard us talking and was like, oh hell no, my belt on the line.
Facts.
Well, fuck out of here. Hey. He said, I'm ripping this up on live TV, so y'all know I ain't playing.
He said, I got my lawyer that suspiciously looks like Vince McMahon next to me.
Real talk, man.
Tell y'all what it is, man. Who you got in this?
It don't matter. Cody gonna win anyway. Like this is where we are right now. We're in that honeymoon phase where everybody's already got their pitchforks ready, like they do everybody else. Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, John Cena. It's like that meme with the Grim Reaper that hit every door. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Cena, got your ass. Roman, got your ass. Bryan, got your ass. Hey, we knocking on Cody's door right now. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But we just gonna keep going. It is what it is.
Hey, y'all know my motto. What do I thrive off of? Negativity. Pull the trigger. Do it. Just do it. What would hurt? It won't hurt nothing to do it. It's a risk. Do it.
Oh God.
Do it. Do what? Do what? Logan Paul. What I say last week? I said SummerSlam. I said SummerSlam. Fuck it. Let's do it now. Logan Paul as a WWE champion. It got to happen sooner or later. Let's just choose sooner.
Who was it that said this? I think it was George Carlin back in the day. He's like, it's a minor risk. Take a fucking chance. No. Oh man. Listen. If I see this happen, I might have to take the weekend off, bro. Like I can't show up if this shit happens.
Hey, the funniest shit, they do this the day before Double or Nothing. You know you're gonna have the usual suspects. Be like, we'll check out some wrestling that cares about us tomorrow.
Oh my God. Oh God, the Seltzer-verse will be loading up the machine.
Hey, motherfuckers got their drafts ready. I do too. I got my drafts ready to laugh. about this.
Oh
Let's do
my
it. Let's do it.
God.
Let's do it. Give me a reason to wake up that early in the morning. Because I'm gonna have to probably skip my gym session. I go to the gym every Saturday morning. So I'm gonna have to skip my gym session on Saturday to watch this show. So give me a reason to justify doing that.
Please.
Let's do it, man.
Pray to God you don't drop that shit.
Pray to God you don't drop that shit.
Hey.
Oh,
hey. Hey, let's get it, man.
Oh, I think y'all seen. Oh, yeah, I think y'all seen Insufferable already. You let that motherfucker get another championship. Ugh. I ain't gonna be watching TV all week. This motherfucker. I won't be able to do nothing. I'm gonna have to stay off social media. I'm just have to skip TV, like everything, bro. This motherfucker gonna be on podcasts, on TV shows, YouTube shows.
Monday morning, right next to Stephen A.
Oh my God.
Niggas is gonna be tuned in.
It's me. I'm niggas.
I feel like Logan Paul is like white Kevin Hart with a decent height. Like, because this motherfucker swears he's like entertaining. He's just really not. But he's everywhere.
Kevin Hart, dude.
He's everywhere. Like, and I ain't trying to knock Kevin. Like,
Kevin Hart entertaining sometimes, bro.
The most I've laughed at Kevin in the last 5-6 years is the roast that he did for Tom Brady. That's the most I laughed at Kevin Hart in years.
I ain't even seen that yet.
That shit was funny, but I ain't laughed at Kevin Hart in a hot minute. But listen, he did it. He everywhere. It is what it is. Like I ain't tripping. Like listen, he did what he do. But you know, like he's for a certain demographic, and I'm just not it. Not no more.
Yeah, not no more. Move past us.
Just like Logan. Just like Logan. He's for a demographic. I ain't it.
Yeah, Logan Paul for a demographic that's like 10 years younger than me.
Exactly. He is for the TikTok generation.
Hey, but the demographic he for that I'm a part of, motherfuckers that get mad over everything he do. I enjoy it.
Oh man.
Hey man. And next up, man, we got Double or Nothing coming up from Vegas. Let's see if I get a message from some certain somebody this week in regards to this show. We're gonna find out.
Hey, how many advertisements they got up?
I've not seen any, bro, and I literally work by the strip.
It's crazy.
So I ain't seen nothing. I ain't even, you know what's crazy? They had Collision a few months ago.
Yeah.
But they had that shit Super Bowl weekend, they had Collision. Not even near the strip. They had this shit in Henderson. It's like 20 minutes away, bro. On Super Bowl weekend. Like, I can't imagine nobody. I mean, if you was a wrestling fan, you probably just made the trip. But like, you know, listen, the arena they were at is like, it's close to a residential area. So it's like probably not that bad traffic wise versus like going to the strip. So like, I'm not mad they did that, but yeah, nah, they had advertisements for that. Sure. But yeah, I ain't seen nothing for Double or Nothing yet. Like I said, I drive on the freeway through the strip every single day, twice a day. I ain't seen nothing.
It's pitiful, man.
Yeah, it's kind of
that's basically their SummerSlam, and you know, got a single thing.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Like, so, y'all
need somebody to work the show. Y'all need somebody there, bro, to do something. I know we talk a lot of shit, but listen, we here to help. That's all we got.
Yeah,
We talk our shit because we try to help.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Is my thing.
I'll never sit up there saying I want motherfuckers to fail. Like, it's better with competition. It's better with alternatives. The whole business is better. But damn it, there's things you got to fucking do better. Like, it's a reason why I'm not a regular watcher. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the talent. So,
yeah,
we got to look somewhere else.
Facts. We got 9 matches though, man. I'm gonna skip one of these because we don't know who's gonna be in it. They having actually, never mind. I'm not gonna skip it. Let's start. Jon Moxley versus Takashita in a IWGP World Heavyweight Championship Eliminator.
Who you got? Why is it not just for the title? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess since it's not for the title, we can just put Takashita and say he's gonna win because, like, it's a pay-per-view. It's one of your bigger pay-per-views. I don't see why you wouldn't just make it a title match.
Yeah, that's strange to me. But the winner of that faces Chris Jericho for the FTW title, apparently.
What the what?
Yeah.
Nigga. Hold on. How the fuck an eliminator match with the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, that championship that, the fucking Okada and AJ and Shinsuke, all the motherfuckers won. How did that get mixed in with the FTW title? That's Taz's belt that he brought from way back in the day at ECW. How the fuck did we get there? Like, why is that in the mix?
Okay, my bad. Players fuck up again. It's a different eliminator. So we having multiple eliminators.
Oh, God.
This one is actually going to be Dynamite this week. It's Hook versus Shibata Bread versus the Bounty Hunter Brian Keith. The winner of that faces Jericho.
Okay, all right. Well, we was about to send me to a frenzy just now. Hey, what type of bullshit are we on right now? Oh, man. Hey, Hook should win that, though. Hook should go get his belt back. I don't know why the fuck they let Chris Jericho take it off him in the first place.
Yeah, that's probably the most shit that makes the most sense. But yeah.
Thanks.
Disregard. See, that's what happens when we don't watch the show on a weekly basis. We don't know what's going on.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. We got Trent Beretta versus Orange Cassidy. Who you got?
I need Trent to whoop his ass. I need that. Because Trent is like, first off, Chuck, I think Chuck is done. Like, I didn't see a bunch of shit like he might not be wrestling like legit no more. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was something like that happened during like when they was doing these angles, but yeah, he might be finished. But yeah, Trent did started his villain story, so like beat that motherfucker ass, do it.
My pick for this.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you.
That's also
I don't
probably answer as well.
We got Adam Edge Copeland versus Malachi Black for the TNT Championship in a barbed wire steel cage match. This is the first match of their feud, by the way.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not
that listen, because I seen something for this, and I'm trying to figure out where they had a match prior, and they didn't. So like we just automatically okay. I don't know. I guess I'll take Adam because I don't know where to set the tone for this. Like we just jumped ahead to high stipulation in the first match. Like I know they've been like kind of like doing a little something with him in what's the House of Black.
Yeah.
Like I know they had a little thing going on for a minute, but it's like you gotta start somewhere before you just throw motherfuckers in the deep end. Like this is crazy.
Real different.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Edge Copeland too, just because I can't recall in the last 3 years a big match that he's lost.
True.
So why should he start now? Until he starts. Yeah, I don't see Malachi. I think Malachi won the TNT title before, didn't he?
No, I don't think he has.
Let's Google.
He won the trios title.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not
he competed for the TNT with Cody when he first came in. That's what I'm thinking of.
Right. Yeah.
It's not his time yet. Not his time yet.
Yeah,
so I'm going with Cope. This one, I don't give a damn at all, especially looking at the participants. Good Lord. The Elite versus Team AEW in an Anarchy in the Arena match. That's the Elite. And you got Bryan Danielson, FTR, and Darby Allin came out dressed like Cameron. Yeah, Darby Allin that got hit by a bus 2 weeks ago. That Darby Allin. My man pulled up with the Dipset fur, though.
Oh. Yeah, you lost me at the Elite the second you said that.
Yeah.
And this thing, I like Anarchy in the Arena. You know, at least
it's just pretty fun.
What it was supposed to be like, that Stadium Stampede, you know, what that was initially supposed to be and what it's turned into. Like, I like that shit. But then you said the Elite. I'm like, oh, I don't give no fucks at all. And then Darby, I'm held together by popsicle sticks, Allen.
Hey, man, I care about two people in this match, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Okada and Bryan, bro.
Right. Like, that's the only thing that would make me even glance at this shit. Oh. Well, I mean, for the sake of picking somebody, I guess the Elite got to win because, you know, they on their NWO shit right now.
Yeah. Whatever, man. Yeah, I don't see a scenario where they lose either. But then we got Toni Storm puts her title on the line, the Women's World Championship versus Serena Deeb. I don't watch the show. I don't know how this came to be.
I think it was Serena snuffed her. That's where that picture came from with Tony. Tony looking at her or cut to the side like, oh, what happened to you?
Tony just standing over like Principal Skinner.
Yeah, right. For real. Oh, man. Yeah, they was doing an interview and Serena came out there. She just snuffed Tony and left. And that was picture perfect shit right there. I'm gonna just go off script here. Like, go Serena. Like, I know it's probably not gonna happen, but you know, Serena Deeb won what? She won the NWA Women's Championship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like, all right, that's part of it. Like you got something. You got a nice little notch on your belt. Like, give her a big one. You know what I'm saying? Like, she done been around the business long enough. She done been training and bringing some of these women up. Like, give her a little bit of flowers. You know what I'm saying? Tony can win it back. You know, she done already been champion for a good minute. Right, yeah. Like, you don't gotta make it long, but like just give her something nice.
Toni Storm with that AEW championship 3 times, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think the first time was before she did the timeless gimmick though.
Yeah. That's right. She won at All Out. She won at Double or Nothing last year.
Yeah.
Damn. And then she won it 3 times? That's crazy. Yeah, it's about time to drop that again.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And I like the gimmick though. I ain't gonna lie about
that. Yeah, the gimmick's fun.
Yeah.
Glad she found her character.
Yeah, that's inventive. And it's about time that we got some of that in this company.
Facts. We got Roderick Strong versus Will Ospreay for the International Championship. Who you got?
Oh, Roddy about to get cooked, boy.
Yeah, he might.
You know them boys over there love this boy Will, man. And I ain't gonna lie, he cold. He cold. I ain't gonna hold him. But yeah, Roddy gonna get cooked for sure. And
you ain't paying nobody 7 M's to not do nothing.
Exactly. Like he done beat Bryan. You know what I'm saying? And Bryan, you know, they talking about best in the world, Bryan. Not when Will show up. No, sir. Roddy gonna take this L, and then go back and see Adam shaking his head at him like, I knew you wasn't shit.
Facts. Hey, Wardlow, who is this nigga, B?
Right.
We Yeah, I got Osprey winning this too, man. Like I said, man, you don't pay a nigga 7-8 M's to not do
Yeah.
nothing. You've seen Okada got him a championship early. It's Osprey
Yep.
time.
Yeah.
It's Osprey time. For the AEW World Championship, number 52 versus Christian Cage. Y'all know my pick. Come on, Christian.
Christian hasn't been AEW World Champion yet, has he?
Nah. He was Impact TNA champ when he first came.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I think he won it on an AEW pay-per-view, but it wasn't.
Yep.
It wasn't. Okay. Damn. See, I want to be nice, but then I don't. Because it's like, you know, I said what I said about Swerve. Like, you know, at the end of the day, it's like you work the gimmick, you get over organically, you make it happen. You should be the guy, you know. But then it happened, and you know,
nobody give a shit no more.
Yeah, it's, you know,
I could have told y'all that.
It's kind of the same thing with Cody. Like, you know, Will versed it the best way possible. Shout out to Will Gray. The article he wrote saying, you know, well, what happens when the dog finally catches the car? And I've been saying that for years. Like, when we get the chase is so much fun. Daniel Bryan was the perfect example of that. The chase was so much fun, but then we got there, and then what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he was hurt, but Kane immediately afterwards, and you know, all that shit. Like, yeah, it wasn't working. It wasn't working. But it happens with everybody. So it's like this is just where we're at. I think personally, Christian and this gimmick he on right now with the, you know, Father Slayer, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a perfect main event heel as a champion, but it's probably not gonna happen. So let's just give it to 52 and call it a day.
Yeah. I'm not agreeing, but yeah, give me Christian.
Listen, I'm a pop if Christian win, but I don't know. I like to think, but this is me being logical, and I don't know how much of that we have in the almost exclusively whites. But I like to think that if you invested this much time in getting him there, then you would give him a substantial run. But
yeah,
I've been wrong before.
I'm just biased, so
hey, it's cool. I hear you. I hear you 100%. Like, I'm not even mad at you, bro.
That's all that's
cool.
And then what I think they're promoting as the main event, they are promoting a triple main event. AEW is promoting a triple main event because they got multiple main events, and they're allowed to promote multiple main events.
Wonder what the discourse gonna be about that.
Yeah. This one, they said it might be the main event. Excuse me. Mercedes Moné making her debut finally in AEW after 2.5 months, but not doing a goddamn thing. Versus Willow Nightingale for the TBS championship. I can't imagine the TBS title closing out the show, but hey.
Yeah. If it does, then you know what's gonna happen. But this is the thing, right? I'm stuck. This is the one I'm genuinely stuck on. Because either which way, somebody gonna be mad. Because you're gonna have one crowd that says, okay, Mercedes comes in, you know she's the star. But if she wins, then we done take all that work that we did on Willow away. Because she showed up. She was already was it the New Japan Strong Women's Champion?
Yeah.
Yeah, she came over from there. She done developed her character. She's getting better on the mic. You know she can bang in the ring. You let Mercedes come in just because of her cachet and win the championship, even though she ain't wrestled yet. And then on the flip side, you got her, all the fans of Mercedes, Sasha, they're going to be like, yo, you brought her here, put the championship on her. I don't give a damn about what Willow did. This is Mercedes. This is that, you know, it's that time. Make it happen. So, somebody gonna be mad either which way. There's gonna be some negativity to thrive off of. Just like, which side of it do you want? You know what I'm saying? I like them both. I really do. if I'm going to lean anywhere, I'm going to go with Mercedes just because, I have my own bias. I don't necessarily think it's, it's a fucked up situation because it's like if it's anybody else, it's Mercedes without hesitation. But I do like Willow, and it's you putting her in a spot, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but if I go with what I think is most likely, I'd probably go Mercedes.
Yeah, give me Mercedes. Shit, like I said, man, you don't pay nobody all them M's.
That too. That's the biggest thing.
You gotta look where the money going. You'd be like, hey, I didn't come here to not be champion. That's kind of what we dealing with here. So
I didn't come here to kiss Willow Nightingale's rings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out here getting table bumps and shit though. That's crazy.
Yo, I wasn't ready for that.
Nah.
They want you to suspend disbelief for real, because I didn't know she was about that life.
This is I was gonna go to this show, man. Listen, I don't want to. I'm just saying we supposed to be doing stuff that evening on getting off, so we're gonna figure this out. I probably won't end up going, or I might leave early. I don't know if I do go. I don't know.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do this week. So in the meantime, we can go get up out of here, plug our socials, and we'll be back another week from now.
Yeah, man.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I can find me everywhere at WreakHavoc24. Also, go check out the Havoc Hour, where I talk sports and entertainment on all streaming platforms where you find Young Kings Wrestling, Anchor at Spotify, Google Podcasts, video versions on YouTube. All content is out now.
And I am the thespian TC Fontaine. Follow me at tc.fontaine on Instagram if you feel like it, man. Check out my photography, foy.flicks. I feel like y'all should check it out, man. Y'all that's listening, check my photography out. And then, we can work together. WrestleMania next year. I'm just saying, WrestleMania weekend. Need somebody to take your photos. I'm with you at your shows, something like that. Y'all can pay me in $20, something like that. I ain't even gonna charge full price. Just give me admission to y'all shows.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I'm lying. I'm not. I don't mean none of that. Pay me. But
I mean, like, it work either way. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get some fire shots, you know what I'm saying? That goes up everywhere. We get give some reposts, you know what I'm saying? Some retweets,
tag.
Some posts on your Instagram,
not
tagging.
Not just me. Tag your photographers.
Right.
Tag the photographers that get good shots of y'all wrestlers, man.
Yeah.
Come on now. Don't just be posting pictures, cropping out watermarks and shit like that lame shit. Nobody want to care to support your career. You do some shit like that. There's photographers out here giving you content to post to make you look good. Come on now.
That's what I'm saying. So for y'all people that want to be cheap, that's your alternative option right there.
Yeah. Big credit. But yeah, follow Young Kings Wrestling everywhere at YK Wrestling, YKWrestling.com. Check us out. Check out the YouTube channel. I figured something out. Post on YouTube this week, man.
Thanks.
I don't know. I thought of something, and I feel like it might be a waste of time. It might be a copyright claim pending on it, and then I did all the work to do it. But it's something I want to do to see if I can get away with it.
Uh-oh.
I don't know when I'll be done with that. I'm not going to tell you. Just be on the lookout.
Oh, shit.
Hey, man, I just want to summon Mr. Songs to lead us on out for this episode. We done, guys.
Said I'll be back to hold you down. I don't want to leave you.
But we got to go right now, man. We're going to be back next week with another one. Another one. Young Kings Wrestling. TC Fontaine. Mr. King Wreak Havoc. The crown on you. We out of here. Gone.
Gone.